Good afternoon, beautiful friends and well wishers. To all of you out there who are interested in getting to know much about this very opportunity that has come to change things for us. This is Amechi broadcasting live from Ebonyi State, talking about the basic thing we've been talking about for long now, and that is we've been discussing about TBC. So we'll be looking at very important issues this afternoon because it really has to be because when we isolate or seize a problem, looking into it and trying the way we can be able to push it off. It's always something good. So this afternoon, there is one ugly trend that I've been going through in our community, and it is our responsibility as those who are the foreign bearers, the broadcasters of TBC, to help people out and get it cleared before it causes something quite dirty or even spoiling our good reputation before people out there. So today is 29th August 2018, and it's Wednesday. I'm trying to do the best I can using the opportunity that's always come my way. I've been tagging this very broadcast as standing for something or falling for anything. When we stand up for something, it's very difficult for us to get easily distracted by so much noises coming from different angles. So we are here, and I will urge you to please pay rapt attention to some of the things I've been discussing in this video. Number one is this: how to set up account for someone and take the person through the 10 important questions, that migration question. It is not always just where it ends for us to sell Kringles to people and quickly run things through with them without taking them step by step. If you've been following the blog of lately, it's all about teaching others to be able to teach others and for others to still go ahead and teach others still. So for us to leave them half-baked, it will be causing a whole lot of problem. But the most serious problem now is one thing. So many people today are finding it very easy to just sign up some people. When they sign up people in the TBC, they'll do everything, practically do everything for them without them being the one to know exactly what is involved in the community. What am I talking about? It's true that we can easily set accounts for people, and they will see it and become happy over it. But there is something we are overlooking, and that is very, very bad. Those 10 questions is not meant for you, the person signing them up, to just answer for them and dictate for them. The admin set up those 10 questions for us to go through and accept. It's just like terms and conditions, accepting terms. So when we answer it correctly and gets approved, why signing up someone else? We also need to help the person to go through that question. Even though we are the one helping that very person, we need to take the person by the hand, especially when it has to do with that 10 migration questions. Look at number one. Look at the status, look at what it says and the requirements. Look at the answer. Look at this. It has options. And again, I believe that if we can actually take people through that steps, there will be no problem of I don't understand this, I don't understand that. When people really understand what they are doing, it will help them to know that they have come into TBC and this is exactly what is required of them to do. But when we choose to answer those questions by ourselves, and some issues later comes up, it becomes a problem. Say, I didn't agree to this. I never thought TBC is like this or it's like that. So the need for us to properly educate all those people we are bringing into TBC is something important. It's very, very important that we won't want to overlook it. So teaching others involves not jumping or not just hiding some certain things for them. Be open, because the admin is not hiding anything. We want to understand that this is a private community. and people should be made to understand that this is how it goes. Again, people should also try to know that TBC is quite different from other cryptocurrencies. Other cryptocurrencies may be boast of different exchange whereby they can exchange to other currencies, so to say. But TBC is peer to peer. We want to understand it and follow things through. We don't want to sound too good to do. We don't want to just sound in a way just to get people into what they don't really know. So it's very important that we take people through and help them to see exactly what is TBC and what is required of them. So when we do that beforehand, the issue of I never knew it is like this or it is like that will not be there. So help people that you are putting into TBC or that you are bringing into TBC to know it upfront that this is the way it goes. By so doing, they on their own will be able to educate others and help them to understand what the platform is all about. That TBC is person to person and peer to peer transaction, not something you can transact, transferring money to bank or things like that. No. Help them to understand the difference between banks and blockchain, which TBC is capitalizing on. TBC isn't blockchain. And that blockchain is even more secure than banks. So that is very clear. So we should be up and doing, helping others. Then secondly, helping others to promote TBC. I must say that I'm very happy when I look back and see most of the people that have been trying to pull through for them to get going in the Billion Coin community by broadcasting. In fact, I am happy because most of them comes to tell me that, look, having gone through your tutorials and following things through the way you told us, things is changing. And I, not only that, I can even go to my Kringle back office and see my gifts, see the cookie rewards and all the rest. So when you see people doing something that's expected, it makes it easier for you, the teacher, that yes, people are following things up. So let's not become a lonely millionaire. That thing we should know. Try to teach others. And those people being taught, they should equally know that this involves time and energy and it costs you money. So they, on their own, should be ready to support you. They can only support you if you have been able to establish a clear fact that TBC is something important. It's wealth. So if they have understood what TBC is and that it means something precious to them, I don't see reason why they will not be able to support you and kind of compensate you for teaching them to protect their wealth. So when I see those people have been able to pull through, they are doing something wonderful. And when you look at what they are doing,